Okay, guys, I am back with what you saw yesterday with this little envelope thing. And I've been I cheated a little bit without you guys. I just was testing one of the inks that I have to see if it would match the maroon, and then I totally changed my mind. But I put it in the middle so that, I mean, you can kind of see it through the other side, but I think once we get like all of our other stuff on there, you won't even see it. But I only have one bag, so we got one chance to make this like cute. So I am going to go ahead and stamp the envelope. Yeah, like I said, one shot. We get one shot at this. Only one. Okay. Oh, this is kind of stressful, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some of the other entries because I guess I forgot to mention too that it's I don't want to say it's like a competition, but and I don't even know that there's actually like a prize. But kind of, I think there's going to be something like a little bit of a giveaway. I think, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they finally decided on it, but yeah, I've seen some of the other entries and I'm like, they're good. And it's going into like a Facebook group, and I will try and remember to tell you what group it is, but it's a whole lot of fun, and it seems like this might end up being like a monthly thing. So yeah. So like I said, I'm a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I like I said, I've seen some of these other entries and I'm like, oh, these girls have got it going on. Like, almost makes me feel like an imposter. Oh. Take my glue and glue that little piece down. Okay, and then I need to stick my paper in there and get, oh no, I smudged it. No, no, no. Well, all right. Seems like we're going to have a lot more to cover up. And then next month, Kiesha invited me to be in one of her lives decorating August bag. So I've tentatively said yes. So I reserve the right to say, I'm no good at this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set that aside and let it dry. Yeah. So we'll just set that aside and let it dry for a minute. And then, oh, you know what I forgot to grab? I forgot to grab my gold paint, and I don't think these little waxes might work, but I don't think I have gold in there. Oh, I do. Vintage gold. Perfect. Now I don't have to get up. Okay, so I'm gonna tip the card in gold. And this is that stuff that I told you a while ago that I just absolutely love, like the smell of. But I've heard that a couple of people don't like it. It's kind of like a perfumey turpentine almost. And the reason I'm not going to tell you the price of these is because she might change the price, and I don't want you to like think that, you know, I don't want you to, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't, I don't want to, lock her into something, if that makes any sense. And I don't want you to get your hopes up that the, you know, the price is always going to be the same. Because I mean, I don't know if she would change the prices, but I don't want to lock her into one like that she, oh, I heard over here that, it was such and such. Because, like, since this is like the first month that she's doing it, at that point she just kind of made up a price. And if she needs to raise it or lower it, depending on what it, whatever that was, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Sometimes I don't have a good way with words, right? Okay. I know it's kind of might be a little distracting with this background here, and we'll change it out here in a minute, but this is just my stamping gross paper. And I'll grab my regular cutting mat here in a minute. In fact, I think I'll just grab it now, because I like to keep the gross stuff off the mats as much as possible, because we all know who I am, right? We all know what a mess I can be. And I don't think I have any of my baby wipes handy to get the rest of that gold off, but it's pretty well dry now. No, it's probably not on the card, but I'm going to go ahead and just mount this card to the maroon. And then that's pretty much as far as I've gotten with the decorating part of it. Like idea-wise. I knew I wanted to stamp the bag, and I knew I wanted to use the gold, and I knew I wanted to mount this to this, but yeah, that's as far as it goes. I haven't gotten any further in the thought process. And I'm going to try to use, maybe not all of it, but just use stuff that she sent in her kit. Okay, so now that's got to dry. So I'll just set this whole thing aside. And let's just test the bag and see if it's dry. Yeah, it's pretty well dry. And after we're done with all this, then I'm going to go ahead and tip it in the gold too. So I'm thinking that I want to layer the green, but I don't want it the whole size of the bag, because I want you to be able to see what's going on. So I'm still really nervous. Like I said, I don't have second chance. All this stuff is just like one shot. That's all you get. And I will probably do everything in my power to mess it up, right? That seems to be my modus operandi, right? It's been so quiet today. So I'm filming on Wednesday. And Gracie's worked all day watching her little kiddos. Her little babysitting job. And boy, are those kids absolutely adorable. Oh, is that not going to stick to the bag? Uh-oh. Houston, we might have a problem. We're going to have to test that in a minute. So maybe glue on the bag and not on... I'll have to make actual notes for next month, right? Maybe we'll just take this month as working all the kinks out. Okay, so... We might have to call in reinforcement glue, but we'll leave that for now. Okay, is this kind of dry now? find a finger that doesn't have it on it, and then we'll know for sure. Yeah, it's pretty well dry. All right, so then I like that, but I do like this little frilly edge here, and I like this one. So I was thinking we're gonna try a couple of different things here. I don't know that I like that. I really liked how it looked on this one. Okay. But I think I don't want it hanging off this side. I think I just want one side. So kind of guesstimate here. I need to go to the store and buy a couple new pairs of scissors. And then I think I'm gonna, I'll have to pause the video and find them. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it just a little bit wider than we think, and then I can always trim down once it's all glued together and exactly how we want it. Yeah, I think I don't want that much because I want the green, I just want it barely poking out. Okay, because it kind of, like, you lose all of the green if you do it the other way, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down to this where I want it, and then I'll trim off the edges that I don't want. So I hope you all are well. I don't think I even asked that earlier. So yeah, Gracie's at her job. Bo's working today. It's kind of bizarre. And I was saying the other day that I really just haven't gotten much home time alone in a while. Okay, so that portion is pretty much like I want it. Now, let's see, what do I have left? I'm not so certain that I will use this maroon rickrack. I'm not, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm not really a big fan of rickrack. I mean, we could layer it up a little bit. Or we could. Bring this down. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. Okay, so if we do that, and then let's see what other little embellishments do we have. Got a little flower here. That's super cute. Never seen one like that. And then there's this cute little button. That's adorable. And then we have this, and I actually think I will probably put that underneath. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And then that will go like underneath, I think, that one. Okay, I'm kind of liking how that's shaping up. Now, it needs like a word and something else, and I don't have a ton of words. I mean, I do and I don't, like, if that makes any sense. Let's see, my porch prints folder. The words are not there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put you on pause for a second, and I'm gonna go look for my words. And then I will be right back. Okay, so I went and found a couple other things. This is the flower Kiesha sent, and then these are some I had in my stash. So before go any further, I think I'm gonna try this wax on silk, and then we'll know what it kind of looks like going on silk, and if it dries very well. Okay. We might not even like it. I don't know. We'll just see. Okay. So, and I just realized I probably didn't even do that on camera. My apologies, guys. And I think it's probably, I mean, I can tell it's really gold on those ends, but I don't know. We'll see if we like it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Or maybe I just blinded you. All right, I feel like, excuse me, I need to glue the stuff down. I'm feeling like that, like it's feeling like it's gonna be out of whack if I don't start gluing it down. I have no idea. I haven't touched this tacky or this Fabri-Tac in a while. It's stuff that I thinned out, but it just, I don't know. It does change its composition, and I can't find tacky or Fabri-Tac anywhere in my area. It's getting rather annoying. But I think it might end up sticking better than the art glitter glue. See what I mean? It's just, and I've thinned it out twice, and it just doesn't seem to be getting any better. So I don't know if I mean, I used acetone nail polish remover, and it, like I said, it just doesn't, oh, am I off? I have to trim and seal those ends off too, but we want it good and dry first. See, it's just strings. Yep, I got some trimming to do. All right, now this gold piece. See what I mean? It's all just like weird. Like some of it's stringy, some of it's not. It's not from a lack of blending, because I've done a ton of blending. Like I've rolled it and like kind of rolled it out. I don't know, maybe I'm missing the trick. Okay. We're gonna kind of go to that point. And we're okay to go up there, right? I gotta move this just a bit closer to me. Okay. And then when you do use Fabri-Tac, I mean, I even looked for it when I was in Idaho and I could not find it. Okay. And I think the word I'm going to use is abide. And the dogs are barking, so I wonder if that's Grace coming home. Okay, cap that for a minute. And this word comes from my porch prints. I was just trying to see if we wanted it that size or if we wanted it down a little, or like a little bit smaller. I think we'll go with that size, but hold on guys, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my hot glue. I don't even know where the thing went. Sorry, it's gonna jiggle you because I have you plugged in. Because after 4 videos, my phone was starting to die. But you gotta keep plugging on, right? Now, yeah, okay, so hot glue now plugged in. Then what I was thinking, doing the word like this, kind of building it up like that, and I do like that. Only I'm going to go ahead and distress this. Yeah, once you haven't used Fabri-Tac in a while, you forget how bad it stinks. Like, it does not smell good, in my opinion. And we're going to tip that one in gold too. That was way too much for that little thing, but kind of makes me want to create the tag that goes in it too. And I would love to ask your opinion about it, but you won't see this until like way after I'm done with the project. Because I think some of Lorna's papers would look stellar on one of those big tags that I have. I do think. Okay. All right, now for the flowers. I'm thinking oh man, I got that gold everywhere. Hold on 2 seconds. I know where my wipes are. They just weren't right at arm's length, arm's reach, I guess. Because I'm betting that if I don't take care of this now, I'm going to end up regretting it. Because I'll end up smudging it all over. And I already see that I need to hold that a little bit longer. Yep. Pretty sure. Okay, I'm dry now. Let's see. Okay. So the flowers, I think, are going down here, but I think I'm going to layer them up with a little bit of this. And then I was thinking a little bit of, and I'm not speaking out loud or incoherent sentences today, am I? Maybe some of this one, or let's just see what that looks like. I think that's too much. If it were just the cream, I think we'd be okay. And I think I have some cream in this little bin here. I definitely have my brown, and that's kind of like a cream. Ooh, found a dragonfly. How about that? Got just a little bit of that one left, but I don't think that's right. Okay, that might work. I'm not sure. We are just going to play and find out, because there's not a whole lot of white, and that one's more white than it is anything else. I thought I had some other cream, but I have bright white. I have pink, but pink doesn't go with the theme right now. The brown's not going to go. I have red, but not maroon. Well, we'll just see what we get here. Seems to dry okay on the silk. Doesn't seem to really be coming up off of there. I'm not liking the cream on cream. I think that might be, let's just cut the rest of them and see what we got. It would be really cool if I had some of the like maroon funny fur or whatever the heck it's called. Okay. So we're close, but we need something else in there to delineate it, if you will. To make it stand out a little bit more. I think this might just need to be a little smaller. Okay. What else do I have that's maroon? I don't think I have. I mean, we have the rickrack, but I don't really want to use the rickrack. We just need a little something. A little something, something. All right, I hate to do this to you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and put you on pause for a second. Oh, wait. Here's kind of a little maroon. Let's just snip it and see what we got. Just a little something. Too much. Too much. Get like half of that. Just like a peak. Yeah, okay, so that just peaks just a little bit of maroon there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing that. I am gonna use my hot glue, provided it is actually like warm and working. I don't like this new hot glue gun that I got because it like barely pushes out anything. I have to like push the glue sticks through to get the glue to like get unstuck or something. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. And then it drips like crazy. So I would not buy one of these again. And it's the Westcott. I don't know if I have my little tool here or not. of like was ill prepared for all of this stuff, huh? Oh well. No worries. No worries at all. I think it'll be a little late, but I think I'm gonna go look in my flower bin again and see if I can find any sprigs of something to kind of bring it up and over. Okay. All right, so I am going to pause you again for a second so that I can find something spriggish to bring out this direction. Actually, I might not have to put you on pause. Let's just see what it looks like. I still have some of that cream, like leafy stuff, but I gotta find the right spool here. There it is. But it's more of like a peach cream than kind of the whole thing here. No, ignore the tape. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna pause you and I'm gonna run and grab something. I don't know what yet, but I will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, I think we're in the home stretch. I couldn't find any like stamos that I used to have. So instead I've taken a little bit of the edging here and kind of broke it apart and kind of edged it. And I think that's what we're gonna use to fill in, since I don't actually have any like stuff that would match it. So here goes nothing. I'm just gonna pile my glue in there. I'm gonna kind of stick that in there and then just kind of fray it out a little bit and hope that it sticks. We'll know soon enough though, whether it will or it won't. Because I just need just a little bit of something to break all that up. I have several little cuttings here. I should have taken out the metal before I started the video again, but I did not. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get these back together and glued in, because it just keeps falling apart. So I think what I'm going to do is take out the wire first. Okay, then I think I'm going to take my glue in there, kind of seal off the ends a little bit, because it does like to fray. Okay, let that set for a second. I guess we probably could just trim it down. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and glue this one too before I set it down, because I think we'll need 3. Okay, so set that down. And this little piece, I think if we now kind of, since it's kind of together, dollop of glue down in there and then kind of stick it up in there. Okay, now fan it out a little bit. Oh, bodgy crafting at its finest, huh? I think it'll look all right once we get down in there, and then I think I'll trim that one in just a second. Kind of down in there. I'll get my pokey tool out here. That might help. Don't let him fool you. He just had treats to try to get him to keep quiet. Okay. And I wish I had gold pearls. That is going on my shopping list. Because then I could like just put a little gold pearl right, and they're like flat backs. But I think we're doing all right. Okay, so this one I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna have to trim it after it's dry. I might be able to manage it before it dries, but not too much, I don't think. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to finish it off. Well, first I'm going to brush all this out of here. You do not need all that. Okay, there it is. I was like, where did I do with my little button? Okay, we're gonna put it here. And then I think I'm gonna offset it with a pearl, because I think this will fit down in there. Yep, that'll fit down in there. So we'll just glue it up here too. Come on. Don't be facetious. Okay. All right. I'll give that a second to dry. Yeah, I had pulled out, like, I was like, okay, this looks bad. This looks bad. I don't know what to do. So I pulled out those right there to see if maybe I could intermix the maroon down in here, but that wasn't looking any good either. And I tipped that in gold too. Okay, so I think I'm done except for putting the gold around the edges. And I betcha if I'm really careful, we can probably get that done so that you guys can see like the finished project. I'll just go slow and try not to mess with the flower up there. And then of course it'll have to dry. Oh, shoot. Yeah, go carefully and then, you know, wipe gold all over it. Oh, what a nut I am. It's a good thing you guys like me, huh? Oh, are you kidding me? I really like this stuff, but boy, does it get everywhere it's not supposed to. All right, back to square one. Where is my little piece of paper I was just using? It's over here. Okay. Let's stop trying, right, to avoid it. And we'll just do this. Okay. reason it's not going on the edge of the bag, so I'm gonna just have to make it go on the edge of the bag. That stuff comes off my mat. That will really suck. I already have a ton of gross on it anyways. All right, time for a new wet one, huh? Well, it doesn't look like it comes off the mat, so at least now. Ooh, no, don't want that wiped off. So, note to self, when you guys are messing with these little inks, it does not come off a mat, so make sure you have something underneath it. Don't pull a dee-dee. Don't ruin your stuff like I do. I might try a little soap and water and soak it in the sink, but just as a reminder, this is the Vintage Gold metallic wax that is put out by Prima, I believe, right? Yeah, Prima. Yeah, I like the gold, and I've showed you the purple and the brown that I have. I don't care for the brown. It's gross. But yeah, okay, so that's her. So now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of clear off everything and take my photos and enter my bag into the group. All right, thank you, Kiesha. This was really fun, and I will talk to you all later. Hope you're well. Talk to you later. Bye.